But anyway, so we've got these guys in. This is something that's delicious at minus 321 degrees.
Wow.
You guys ever eaten anything at that temperature?
No.
Well, get
Brain
ready.
freeze.
Yeah.
Well, it's perfect
Have you
on
had
a hot
this
day
before?
like today. Yeah.
Sub-Zero? Yeah, it is so good. And it's fun to watch them make it. So we're going to watch them freeze this in an instant and then eat it. Brain
I'm
freeze.
game.
Yeah.
If they can freeze my wrinkles at the same time, we'll do that too.
That's what we're going to do. Actually, this was an intervention today.
Perfect.
That's the only way we'll get the liquid nitrogen around her, is bringing in the ice cream.
Yeah, that's that.
Live from Fox 13 Studios, this is Fox 13's Good Day Utah.
Okay, so we've got this deal here. We have an idea about how ice cream is made, a little sugar, a little cream, and then waiting 20 to 25 minutes for it to freeze, you know. That's old school. Adding just one more ingredient, you can ice cream in just seconds, Carrie, so you don't have to wait anymore.
Yeah, Sub-Zero ice cream, that's how they do it. So we've got Jerry Hancock here and Naomi, and they are going to show us how it's done. Perfect day, too. You picked a good day. It's
very
going to
hot.
be nice and hot today.
That's
so,
right.
I'm impressed with the science behind this whole thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into that.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So, but tell us, first of all, the science of the cream and the ice coming together.
Ice cream is typically half air.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, when they make it in the machine, they whip it when they're
Is that
making
half
it.
the calories when you're getting half the
Well,
calories?
I mean, they call it
You get half the
overrun.
ice.
It's part of the business side of ice cream. That's how they make more money.
Oh, really?
So it's
Just whip it?
Yeah, they just whip it. So it becomes a premium ice cream has less air. So we take the cream and literally just put it in the bowl.
okay.
And then we freeze it. Now we freeze it fast. So typically ice cream, like you said, takes quite a bit of time to freeze. So making an individual serving, then we flavor it.
Yeah, what flavor is that right there?
That's
raspberry.
Looks like blood. Okay.
Yeah, that's-
you know,
Not
the
putting
first
blood in the
time.
ice cream?
No.
Yeah, well,
We do have tiger's blood in our store.
Do you
but,
really?
That's
Yeah.
another story.
Do you have
so
any
you're gonna
Adonis
do-
DNA as well?
Fresh berries.
put some berries in there.
But the great thing about freezing it, the faster you freeze ice cream, the smaller the ice crystals are because they don't have a chance to grow.
Okay.
And so it is more creamy. And it's also, in this case, it's also more dense because it hasn't been whipped as it's frozen.
So when we
So what are you doing here? It looks like you're showering. Because I've seen this done before, but it looks like you're shooting it out of a shower head. It's not just
Yeah.
the vapor that comes off here.
when
Right,
it
it's
comes
actually
out
liquid.
of that, and it's pressurized inside this. You want to make it, and then
Oh, it's
It
freezing
sticks
already.
to stuff.
Yeah.
so
Well,
You are an ice cream chemist, is what you are.
I think I got too
Yeah, see, this is
when
really
it
interesting.
comes out of the tank,
Wow, that's really cold.
but we use this
Well,
nozzle to slow it down.
it's evaporating straight into the air as it goes, as it's shooting out like that, because it has to stay cold if it's going to stay a liquid. It has to stay 321 below. So once it hits the air, it's going to start to evaporate back into a liquid. When we're spraying it on here, it's able to freeze the first layer and then eventually start to freeze the other layers as we stir it. It's really just the heat is leaving the cream and going into the liquid nitrogen, which causes liquid nitrogen to evaporate. And then when you put ice cream.
So if you don't stir it, will it just all get stuck? Or?
It will.
Yeah.
It'll
Okay.
just end up
So-
freezing that top layer. You'll still have liquid underneath because the cream is more dense than the nitrogen.
So there's a certain process. Like when we first started, we found that, I mean, there were some academics doing it in classrooms, but it would end up being frozen on the outside and soft in the center, so it wasn't consistent. So we figured out a process in which, like, makes it a little more even. And so that process we actually got a patent on.
Oh.
What's that
And
process?
so the process is that instead of putting a little bit at a time and stirring, you put all of it in a time, so it creates a different phase separation. So the nitrogen floats on top. And so if you get it to float on top all the way across the surface, it creates like a frozen lake effect.
So is this just somebody's
Well,
science fair project and they thought, let's do it with ice cream? That sounds fun.
That's kind of
A
that
little
is
bit.
how it started.
He does have a chemistry degree. We had
Really?
a business, and it was in a poor location. We had extra space. We needed to do something, or we weren't going to make it. And so we started thinking about ice cream, about adding it, and we knew that we needed something unique because it was a poor location, and because of his chemistry degree and the knowledge there, we started testing out different things.
Sweet
Well,
try.
what else have you tried freezing? Or just helping
Well, he
you with the
froze my
business, we
oatmeal
could
a second ago.
expand.
You know,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be able to freeze a fish and let it, it'll come back to life.
Yeah.
But
Have you tried that?
I tried it once, and
It remained dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come back to life.
So, yeah.
You just didn't Shazam it right, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's been something that we've been able to perfect the
Okay.
process to where we do have other locations. So there are different
and the
places
question
we
is now, we're out of time, but does it taste good?
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I mean, let you try
Yeah,
it.
you better.
So this
Barry,
is our
you're gonna have to
Big
put it
Blast
to the
flavor.
test, too.
That's the flavor of the month. It
So this
has
has got
cotton
Pop
candy
Rocks?
with marshmallows, and then
Okay.
it's finished off with Pop Rocks for the 4th
With
of
Pop
July.
Go ahead,
Rocks. Okay. All right, we'll both
Okay.
try it. Let's see.
So
Yeah.
you notice how
Okay,
dense
so-
that is?
Yes.
It is.
I mean, it's
It's
not.
pretty rich.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
I wanted to see if the Pop Rocks would.
We like rich things
Yeah.
here.
In the store, you get a pick between the fatness of the cream, so it's not. This is our premium, but you can
But
have
we have
yogurt,
custard
Italian
and low
ice.
fat and
Oh, so it could be.
yogurt,
I could
yes.
have a skinny scoop.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
We have lactose free.
You guys are fun. Thanks
That's
for
really
freezing
interesting.
things with us and making
Yeah.
ice cream in the process.
I never would have thought that you had a chemistry degree too for this. I thought, it's just all about the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
There's science
Well,
there.
I think the fact that we had the chemistry and the food background.
Put it all together, and this
Yeah.
is what you got.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.